Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a long 2 weeks, week and a half, I would say, of continuous stream of this game, Final Fantasy XVI. Today is the final day of our Stream-O-Thon, ladies and gentlemen, the final day of our Stream-O-Thon. And there's a final day for you guys to join in. Thank you guys again for joining and watching so far. We're gonna get into it. Today we're going to be continuing, like I said, Final Fantasy XVI. Hopefully we can finish off the story today of Gods and Men is the last chapter of the game. We're going to be running through the second to last chapter and then moving towards the last chapter, and then making our way through there and to end game. Thank you guys again, and I hope you guys are ready for some action. The stream is now shared and ready to go. Let's kick off with some grand action. You are watching ORIGN Gaming, aka with
I feel like
Conqueror
it's
of Games.
calling to me.
Alright, so we're gonna go straight into it. No side mission where we left off. We finished our side missions already and completed all those missions, and we are getting straight into it. We are excited. I'll be going off now. I can actually play the game once we're finished. We'll play the game solo and do it offline, and that way I can make clips and videos of these. I'll be making videos of all the mark monsters that are left in the stream, on the game, I should say, and we'll be making videos of these and where their location. Thank you guys again, and we know you guys are gonna need this. We know you guys are gonna love this, so we're gonna be doing that for everybody. There's a bunch of them in there. Some new ones just popped up, and yeah, we'll be taking our time working through those. All right, Otto.
Still alive, I see. Something tells me that eyesore on the horizon is your doing. How'd you manage that?
It's a long story. One that I'd rather only tell once.
Right. All hands on deck, then.
Welcome one, welcome all. We're continuing where we left off from the yesterday's stream, guys. Hope you guys are ready for some action. We are in it, and we are ready. We're gonna basically head out to the last crystal, and hopefully we can get that done today. That is the agenda of today's stream, and hopefully we can move forward.
As I'm sure
and
you've
go
all guessed,
into locating some of
the crystal which now commands the eastern skies was summoned by Ultima.
Once we get that done,
He
we'll
called
move
it
forward and try to get
ORIGN.
into other things like
Now, the significance
locations
of that name is
materials for
yet
weapons and
unclear.
armor and stuff like that.
What does it
All the
matter
cool
what it's
after
called?
stuff. And we're also going to be continuing
Its
and playing the
emergence
game
taught
again
Twin
in
Side
Game
asunder.
Mode Plus.
And wiped my
But this time I'll
homeland
be
from the
doing
map.
this on Twitch. And hopefully I'll be posting clips and videos on YouTube. I'll still stream on YouTube
Mention
or
of the
whatever,
Dominion
but not as much
spires
as I was doing,
can be
because
found
today
in
is
the
the last
oldest
day
of Vanishing
of our
records.
Stream-O-Thon. Hopefully, and my
To the
prayer
best
is
of
that
my
we'll be
knowledge,
streaming
none
twice, 3
provide
times a
any
week
hint
on
as to
YouTube,
their
and
true
the rest
nature,
of the days will
that they
be
would
on
prove
Twitch.
the horns
I'm
of
trying to
some
transition
slumber
back into that,
demon.
and then use
Well,
both channels.
The Dominion's
to kinda
demise was at least
connect
quick.
in a
Elsewhere, the
kind of
Republican army cannot hope to
seamless
contain the
community.
chaos engulfing Randalar.
That's my
Canberra is in
plan for the
flames,
next few weeks.
and the Empire.
Our allies are crying out for answers. I've sent the curse breakers to give them what assurances we can, but right now that amounts to fuck all.
They wouldn't be able to stop what the skies have started in any case. People here
Monster Hunter
across the
World
realm
Arise
grow
and
sicker
Pokemon
with
will
every
be
passing day.
revisited back to the channel. We'll also play some racing games for our racing fans. We'll have
Could
Need
it
for
be that
Speed
this new
Heat,
mother crystal
also
is
Need
like
for
the others?
Speed
That it draws
Unbound.
upon the
We'll
land's
also
ether?
have maybe,
It certainly
if I
looked
feel
that
up
way
to it,
from
we'll
stone
also
here.
play
If that were true,
Crew
it would
2
explain the hastening
and,
spread of
you
the
know,
blight
play
since
those
the
games,
crystal's
racing
appearance.
games. So we'll put
Would it not?
multitude of different games will be
And as the
introduced
land's
to the
ether
channel
slowly
after today.
rises to the surface,
Tomorrow I'll
it
be taking a
pools,
break because I have some business to take
corrupting
care of,
all who
and I'll be
cannot
painting
channel
and
its
stuff and
energies.
posting our painting pictures and videos
Arcade
on the
above,
channel as well.
ether floods
I'm setting up
below, and
the
in
marketplace,
Here we
I'm
languish,
creating a catalog
hopelessly
of game
entrapped.
paintings that I can place on our marketplace, so we can then sell those paintings that you see that we make on the channel. So that's the, like I said,
Alright.
big things are coming for the channel, and I'm taking my time little by little.
When we
It's
faced
just
him at
me,
Stone here,
so it's slow, but it's
Ultima
definitely
told us his true
improving, I would
power
say.
quickens in the halls of Origin. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to continue. If we are to stop him, we will have to find a way into the crystal.
How are we going to manage that then? It's up in the sky. And fast as she is, the Enterprise can't fly.
It's a lot to take in, and I reckon we'd all
What if we
benefit
could
from
make
some
it
time to
fly?
clear our heads. The answer will come to us. Don't you worry. Ain't that
All mother
right,
crystals are destroyed, and now we're trying to figure
Right.
out how to find
That's
and
right.
defeat Ultimus.
Well, go on then. Bugger off.
What if we can make the ship fly?
Same goes for you, Clive. You won't solve anything like this. Trust me. Go and get some fresh air, eh?
Thank you.
No more side missions, please. No
Joshua
more.
seemed upset.
Over it. Thank you. Thank the heavens. I don't want no more side missions until the end of the game, man. I think we should be over all the side missions. I pray. Side missions took me, in total, at least 12 hours to complete. At least.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us?
I'm gonna make
With
a,
it,
like
godless
a preview
place,
video of
where our newfound freedom will
not a
most
preview
like
video,
prove a
but like
chain in itself.
Review video of, because this game gets a perfect 10 out of
Well,
10, 11 out of
there
10.
may be.
It's awesome, story-wise,
But a chain
the
can always be
character
broken.
development, everything
As long
is
as
just
one has the
beautiful.
will to
The
break it,
I want to play it
won't be
over
easy.
and over and over again, over
It
again.
may take
till I get
generations.
sick of it.
Centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen.
There's also
And when it
arcade
does,
mode where we can play the
we'll be
whole
on
story
Mars.
again, but this time
That
they'll
is
rank
the
you and
world
rate
that
you
awaits
for
us.
your style and how fast you enter the mission and
What better world could
how
one wish for?
well you go through it, you know. It also rates you on if you use items or no items. You can't bring in
But
certain
first, we have to
equipment you
reach
have
that
to
crystal.
have. It's great.
Then it's a good
I did the
thing
first
I
mission, I
have
got
wings.
super S's, all S's, all
You can
S's.
barely stand, let alone fly. And only the founder knows what horrors await in those
And the
skies.
good thing about it, they give you all the
Certain about
equipments and all the
Am I
power-ups
certain?
and everything that you
I
would
am
learn.
the
And you
Phoenix.
can use that in arcade mode.
I will do what I
Run
must.
through it and just rank
This is
and get
our
all
fight.
S ranks.
Remember,
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your swan shield.
that you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
So Ultima is the god of this realm. He created everybody, and then decided to take a nap after he saw that his creations were good. He took a nap, and then while he slept for hundreds of years,
we can speak of debts when
his people that he created became awoke and had their own will and strayed from him, and now their own people. And he come back and he's like, well, I want you guys back, but
he speaks like a
you
man
have to
knows he's not
abandon
coming
all
back.
your will and everything that you hold there just to come to me and join me in paradise. And they're like,
that doesn't mean
no,
that
we don't want to do that. Your paradise don't seem like paradise, and that's why we're fighting him.
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
We're literally going up against a god. They could have picked a better name, I think. Ultima is just okay. It's great. Jill is all the way back there. Sheesh. Seemed close, but it's not. And I finally got the sword Ragnarok. That's one of the strongest blades so far in the game. There's one called Ouroboros, which is equally as strong.
To what do I owe the honor?
But this one is a legendary blade.
What's that for you, dear?
And I worked so hard to get it. This one is stronger. Wow, it's actually stronger. There's a new one. See? It uses Ragnarok. So Ragnarok is one of the strongest, but then there's one above it, which is, I don't even, Guterdeng Demerong? I don't even know how this pronounced. But yeah, we're in the realm of legendary blades. So far, we only got the one. And Ouroboros is the legendary belt. I think there's a legendary Ouroboros, the Sons of Ouroboros. That one we ain't got. We gotta get Orichalcum. So we gotta get 3 Orichalcums in order to get the ultimate setup. And I'm thinking we'll get those as we go along, because I haven't actually have to go out and search for these items. While I'm on the quest and side missions, I'll find the monsters supposedly that drops these, and then I'll get them, and I have been lucky so far.
That it?
But I've been making a record and writing down of places, some of the spots that drop these items. So I have an idea of where some of them are, and what monsters drop some of them. But as far as I know, they just come to me. They're just free will. I just manifest them automatically. I don't actually know how some of them come to be. And the side missions, the best side missions to do is the one with the plus signs. Those ones will give you additional stuff. If you do the one, I forgot its name. It's called Blacksmith Blues 1, 2, and 3, and then you'll get this blade that I'm wearing, which is the Breaker of Worlds. Ragnarok itself. It's so beautiful, man. I love this sword. So far, it's the most prettiest blade I've seen. And they got some pretty good looking ones. This one you can like see through the blade. It's so cool. I don't actually want to give it up for that Gut, whatever its name is, but it looks stronger. So And maybe if we play it
Come
again,
to
we'll
wish on a
get
star.
a duplicate. And this time I'll actually keep
That might not be such a bad idea.
and have Guthrum, whatever
This
his
is it,
face is
Jill.
as well.
You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now.
No turning back.
This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
So 3 times. No. Side missions. There are forever. They just keep getting more and more. Damn it. An inconvenient truth. Yeah, damn. Some of them are fun, but some of them is just like, why? In a mood.
What is it this time, Torgal?
Torgal is a hassle. We have to go on special missions to get specialized food for him. It's such a hassle. There's so much. Oh my gosh. The last time I did side mission, it took me 2 hours. 2.5 hours actually. And that was like 8 of them. And this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just again. They did 8 again. And then there's more. Ugh. Oh my gosh. And then there's more over here. 9, 10, 11. Sheesh. Alright. Alright. We'll start some of them. I don't think we'll get through all of these before I get fed up and actually start the story. Let's see. We'll collect and see what they got to say. So we got to speak with Vivian. We got to visit the deck to talk and see what Torgal wants. Alright, I'm sorry. Just collect. You know how we do. We're just going to run through side missions, really. Trial and error.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer. Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
Alright,
Think you can help?
I'll go there. Yes, I will help. I'll go there myself, personally. I gotta talk to some people here first.
What do you think happened to me?
I won't ever skip Vivian's talk. I just like how she talks. I will never do that to Vivian. But everybody else just like, no, I don't want to hear you. Goodbye. Good day. Good day to you.
Should I write on it?
Togi, what's gone, buddy? Come on, what's wrong? You depressed? Huh? What's wrong, buddy?
Hiding for something, boy. What is it? What do you see out there?
I see. So...
I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long.
It's alright, buddy.
Let's get that thing off you.
No, you're not ready to take it off yet?
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you?
Oh. So you want to go somewhere?
You want me to go with you somewhere?
Quick, aren't you? Glad you've been paying attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
Aye, good thing and all. It's not like Gav would have kept him in nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
Only because he doesn't talk back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
Let's see where Togo wants us to go. And there's still rascals want to talk to us. How do I... Where do I get off getting upstairs? I didn't realize there was a stairs right there. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. Go about the stairs. Just never really go up there much, you know? This place is massive.
I will not let them be forgotten.
Oh, so he taking a moving up here. Alright, get on along with you now, sir. Good day.
But the
Good day, I say.
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
What else could it be?
Gotta find where Togi went. Wait, huh? I thought I talked to that person up there already. Maybe they're down this way. Ah.
That's it! It's it!
You what?
It's the fucking well. Are you both there? No.
It's funny, her pops is
I
Sid.
should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for
And
Old Hill.
his daughter's Mid.
See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
His daughter's Mid. Sid and Mid.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project?
Midadol.
Normally, I wouldn't recommend going anywhere near an adamantus, let alone. That's had a few centuries left.
Let's talk to this bloke. Oh, it's not a bloke.
Finding
It's a shark.
some
I thought it was a man. Good day, ma'am. Good day, I say. None but an errand boy for these people. Sad. But I'm happy to do it. What else do you want?
Oh, Clive.
Oh, brother.
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle. After Kupka was kind and well, very.
Let's go. All right, I'll follow you to the ends of the earth, brother. All right. I believe we'll come back to that. We'll take care of all of these first. Where is Togi?
Do you think they'll come back?
Number 2.
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal. How hard could it be?
There he is. Let's take care of Togi first.
All right, Torgal. Where are you taking me? I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. To Port Isolde, then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
You're from but we put much and inch but he and I did. Of course, of course, no.
Alright. There's someone I gotta talk to back here.
What rubbish.
Doing every mission at the same time.
Covered to one at all. How they was by fucks you no. Well, but he very well.
Way of the conqueror. I haven't talked to you.
I was wondering when next you'd visit.
Forever. Let's upgrade our knowledge real quick. I'm definitely gonna upgrade the level 6. Level 7.
I have quite the find for you today.
It's been a long time, Tomes.
What subject shall we consider today?
Everybody on the deck on hideout is good. Now we gotta head out to number 2. Just me and Togi on a boat.
It's still here. After all these years. Lots more than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious.
You two go on without me.
Where were you
I
hiding?
doubt that boat will hold a third.
If you're sure, we won't be long. Hop in, boy. This place hasn't changed at all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you.
First hideout.
Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal? Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, Shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank you, Torgal. For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Nice. That was awesome. Where else to? Togi 2. Alright, further.
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal.
Oh, you know that.
All right. I'm coming. I think I know where we're going.
It's cool, I had the sword on me. Look. Maybe that's gonna hold us in there.
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Nice. Well-deserved quest. Alright.
Sorry. Mid-oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all. This should be enough.
Defeat a desert. Defeat desert. Let's go. Let's just go this way and take that too.
Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Who'd you think?
Oh, no. Well,
Please.
God, no, and not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch, and you all what? It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out, but keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the market.
I would speak with this Jew.
I saw the captain just now. Your town needs you.
What? It's the tense.
Thank you.
Of course.
What?
Bye.
Yeah, mate. And I will. Please. Yes, and I wait. Just dress my but we Christmas. But if I. In which case,
Right.
You manage too.
What does the dame have to say about it?
So you are content to abandon the people to their fates?
this world. I'm gonna try darkness.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it. Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Nice try. This one. Get him. Ember, are you gone? Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
There was something really cute. Interesting. Odin.
A fortress? And who'll pay for that?
Where I think he would.
I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision.
So you are content to abandon...
The same woman.
Could hardly get a word in edgeways.
Like sheep hope. Anyway,
Army.
Right, we're thank
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Look out, Torvald! Go, Torvald! Over here! Get him!
What?
This one. This one. Second. This one. Go.
Clive! You what do you say? What do you I'll speak down.
you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun.
We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on! But she is but a common whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got.
Thank Richard.
You too.
When the fighting begins, we can take
A huge draw this year.
I want steel in the hands of every man or woman willing to fight.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
Excessive force. Activate.
I wonder how the others fared. Better.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. Glad.
I think
you tried that thing, but not no.
You.
I've.
I think you, but we will.
Alright, everybody love each other. Yeah. Let's hug and kiss and get over. Still trying to get through the missions and story sides.
Madam Isabel is a.
To get to the story mission.
The dame said it has, and you.
Come on, we love each other. Alright. Now it's my exit.
Can we get you anything?
Thanks for joining. Part 2 is finished already. Just gotta finish
Just a little further.
This the last one.
We did it! Kiss me.
I'll be tell me.
Very well. Long ago, I was certain for not having partners not on. And so left behind the people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Absolutely. Yes! We got an orichalcum. So, alright, hold on. I gotta make a note of this. Where's my trusty notebook? This one. There it is. Making a note of materials and where they come from. Menu management, part 2. meteorite. Get meteorite from pretty much everything, but it's good to know. Alright. Next. A couple side missions here on this map. Stay here for a bit, with this is the desert.
Faster!
This won't be easy. Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Togor, where would you hide?
There he is.
It looks like we found him. get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype.
Your Grace, my lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father?
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, Your Grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim. But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new unit with what may of that she. Lord Marquis, what is and for but if you go.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
Your
lift you
as it and he but it but you and I
what of
and
what
Titan's work is to the south of you.
Eyes peeled, Joshua.
There it is.
For House Rossfield. Just already. Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Godotha will know.
And the heart.
Yes, it's your time. If you... The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and
But it
there's the eats
of the... In the... Well, yeah, and...
For...
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it. For it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
The bastard's been lying to us. Can you believe?
I think we'd better shut up.
Who can say
what Lubor is plotting? One less thing to throw at him.
Thank you. There's the...
The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well?
Yes.
An Akashi.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Why do they always have to make such a...
What? Let's pick it then. You... Stop if you... What? Look. If they're not...
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right. Let's speak to Lord Furder.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Furder.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'm back. I was having snake.
They wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid!
Victor?
You have to believe me! The Akashic are coming! They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted! We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far, far away!
Run!
Just go on!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes! Go!
Come on, then.
Go on! Go! Just go!
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Go! Come on!
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you, ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Kids are the future.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather around if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. As you...
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
So far, we're just chugging along. Side missions are pain. But hey, we're getting them over with. I don't want to lose anything, and I don't want to lose the side quests if I progress forward. So this is me being very cautious in this kind of situation here. In this situation, yeah.
There it is. The flood.
What's waiting for us inside? Can't leave a single one alive.
jumping over my head.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Cheratina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would... We did it.
That if you went off, you them anything. Well.
Mission complete.
Look, I will not an Archon.
All right. Managed to dwindle it down to 3 quests. 2.
Do you see that?
What is it? Oh, please.
That's not. There's still more than 3. Okay, those 2 were completed.
Yes.
Keep going.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and...
Good thing about these side missions.
Longer than I'd have liked.
Ability points.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
Peace.
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together. Even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis. Your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Gotta talk to Quentin about this thing. Is this really Lost One? We really lost Wing.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know.
Come on, Quinn,
why might that be?
They will. Then what? You. Why to?
I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel, I could... My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
All right, finally. Wait.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
Over here!
What the hell? What the hell?
He's just back there.
Father's grave.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then?
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
I think I left the best one for last. All right. Let's head back to the hideaway. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. That's awesome. Even though he's been here this whole time. Don't know what I've been talking about. Alright. All missions are complete. Did it way faster than anything that is possible. Shoot through it, flew through it, blew through it. And there's one more.
Uncle, I bring the brother they Lord here, and just would the monk has used the stiff, but what she and now join.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with Akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man!
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal!
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw!
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes. And I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Tying up loose ends. I think these side quests are just to get a little closure on each quest in each story mission, in each quest.
What do you think
quest
that
line
thing
we've been doing?
And how the hell is Sid
should have seen. Welcome back.
Well, yeah. True. But in the fall and the and if that just but that
Good day, sir. Oh my gosh, there's still one more. Done.
You all right?
something back yes. Is all right? No,
I think that.
I think it.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our...
Whatever should I write next?
Where the heck is Garrick? Make for Garnick. Where the heck is that?
Mid.
I gotta find that. There you go, Mid.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me, this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project?
Do you think...
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All
I found... Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your... hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own, but with the right cog in the right place, well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm going to take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Been inside mission for 2 hours. Sheesh.
First the skies, then the crystal.
And still more.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should... And it was
Oh wow, okay. Teleport there, but we gotta move back here. Foot. Chocobo ride back to the other side.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here. Disposed of. Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry. This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out. Forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry. So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery? It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed. Nice try. Go, Tom! Over here! Get him! I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
This might take a while. The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in? His interests were certainly varied. This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Right away.
Leaving so soon, stranger? We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
Pretty dang. Oh.
Let's see, shall we?
They really did
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history. That a series of events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
So you're trying to control the truth?
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from that...
Wait! Damn it. Let's get this back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Yeah. It's taking a another 2.5 hours. Just story, side mission. Yada 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 yada. Alright, we're gonna run up this tall ass hill.
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a cache.
Gotta be these enemies in my way. It's always. Is that the way? Yes, yes, yes. This is the way.
There were no guards, I take.
No, it's if.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer. Locked up tight. So this place was no ordinary prison, and
Nothing in this realm is ordinary.
Get him!
minimal loss of Waluda lives. They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but a Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
I hope we fight something big in here. Massive even. get upstairs.
No lock downstairs.
She's just sitting.
I'm bare pit and
Pat.
All right.
Oh, she's on the keys. Oh boy, alright, something huge. Boss battle. I thought you.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Nope. Being triggered. Maybe later after. Find something.
A survivor. And she sounds close. There's... It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Is that a... Yeah.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen. Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder for an altar.
Alright, I'm gonna start the story. I can't do this. I'm just gonna finish these two. Start my story.
You... I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired...
Sorry, darling. I love you.
But the... Forgive...
Much toil. to do. I said good day. Good day. Sheesh. Oh my gosh, there's more. Once we make for Origin, that should be it, guys. So I just want to finish all of these first. You know, I'm speeding through them like bullets.
First the skies, then the crystal.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about. Lawsman Hippocrates.
This is all that I have is not that, but when under it went the you were there.
It's okay. Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Thanks be Nickelberg.
Thanks, Gal. These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you, too, heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where...
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me. Not that many than at his IQ. They not see that you said they would benefit. Did you hear that, my lord? Huh? Beneath the flood.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
Down, Torgal! Over here!
What now?
He's on fire this time.
We meet again.
Yeah.
I've killed your kind before. it. Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
That's crazy.
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
My lord, thank. If you for the but we for
but
we
to know they
of my
Yes! Another one. Blight.
This is the place, but I'm sorry, Clive. There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard? To the hideaway, then. Let's hope one of the merchants here has what Gav needs. Excuse me.
Oh, they're near.
Just because the heavens have gone to reckon, you don't mean we have to.
You've no work.
Okay, we'll go search on the other end.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a barricade.
There he is. Here they are.
You would,
Was it? A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon Tride.
Ready, go?
Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
Over here! Go! Over here! This one!
What? I don't hear anything.
Phoenix feather? No.
Well, I'll be damned.
What kind of feather would that be? Not Phoenix. Griffin. Oh, no, we're looking for Chocobo. Oh, wow.
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back together.
Great. Oh yeah, I forgot it was all the way over there. Alright. Yeah, let's just mess this around.
Let's go.
Yeah!
I'm gonna have to rename this video. And yeah. I'm actually planning to stream it later on. I'm gonna go have something to eat, take care of some business, and then I'll stream tonight again. Once I finish dating
no mistake.
And come back and then do the main.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Ah, finally. Everything's back at the hideouts. Let's get there.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
It was no trouble.
This is done.
Any
right?
Every empty.
But awesome.
Nice.
What do you... I know. Ask him. It... Your Highness, would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No, no. I've but work.
Then test.
Even now, I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail? The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environment in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. for reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
As wanted so that well.
Say what you will, Lady Karen seemed...
There should toilet.
I need your...
Oh.
Did I...
Thinks it'll tell us about his adventures in Ash.
What? Is go? Did I
what is it?
And how might I help the king? Listen today.
Haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed... Do be careful.
I will.
shadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there. Look, brother. Do you see them?
The flowers and our friends. What do you see, boy?
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Too slow.
This one.
Nice try.
No.
But found her. It was...
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's,
This would be
not
the
here.
end, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I know this is something.
The last quest.
How would you fancy a trip to
Final one,
Oriflamme?
last, and the best. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys will enjoy. We'll be back later on with the actual main quest. I'll change this up to the title to represent that today, and this quest, this stream was side quest.
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I.
Well, guys,
do you remember
we'll
when
see
I
you
took
guys
you to
later.
Man's Hill?
Go take a shower, have dinner.
Try to.
I'll be back.
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back later with the final finale. Quest complete. So until then, I'll see you soon. Bye!